Hello friends, today this is the second video in that award series and today we are going to talk about Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize. So the question comes to the mind that why these Nobel Prizes are given and in what fields it is given. So the answer to the first question is that Nobel Prize is given because of a person whose name was Alfred Nobel. This man was a Swedish scientist. He is also the person who invented dynamite. Actually, the story goes like this, that when he discovered dynamite, he was not very happy with the use of his invention, and hence in order to give a boost to science, he in his will gave a info that his money, whatever money he has earned, should be given in the form of Nobel Prize. So from 1901, Nobel Prizes are being given in primarily 5 fields. Remember, it is not being given in 6 fields, it is only being given in 5 fields. We generally think that this is given in 6 fields. The first field for which it is given is medicine. Medicine. Second field for which it is given is physics. Third is chemistry. Fourth is peace. And fifth is literature. We generally think that in economics also this prize is given, but for economics this prize was not being given since 1901. It was not being given as a part of these Nobel Prize, and for economics in 1968, Swedish Central Bank, the name of that central bank is Sveriges Riksbank, started a Sveriges Riksbank award in the memory of Alfred Nobel, and from 1968 this economics award was being given. So always remember that this economics award is not technically the part of this Nobel Prize. Now I also want to tell you that these Nobel Prizes are given by 2 governments collectively, that is Swedish government and Norwegian government. We also should know what are the capitals of these. The capital of Sweden is Stockholm and the capital of Norway is Oslo. So we should also see that apart from Peace Prize, this Peace Prize is given in Norway, Oslo, and otherwise all other awards are given in Stockholm, that is in Sweden. A question may come to your mind that what is given in the form of the prize in this. So monetary benefit is given. This monetary benefit is more than 1 million at present. 1 million, it is more than that, $1 million. Then secondly, they get a diploma. And thirdly, they get a medal with it. These three things they get with this prize, and more often than not, we know that this prize is considered to be the most prestigious prize in the world, in the field of science and in the field of peace and literature. A question may be asked to you in the exam that who got the first Nobel Prize. As I already told you, these prizes are being given since 1901. So the first Nobel Prize was given to Wilhelm Röntgen. Can you tell me for which field he got this? Because he is a very famous man in science. He was given this award for discovering X-rays. So he was the first person who got the prize, Nobel Prize. Now another question comes to my mind, that who was the first Indian to get this? First Indian to get Nobel Prize. And the answer is Rabindranath Tagore. Another question which may be asked to you is that in which field or for what Rabindranath Tagore got this award? He got this award for his poetry Gitanjali. Thus his award was in the field of literature. Now what we should talk about is that where and when Indians got the Indians got the Nobel Prize. There may be three categories in this news, and the first category is of those people who were Indian citizens. So the first person I already told you, Rabindranath Tagore, got it in literature for his work Gitanjali. He got this prize in 1930. The second prize was given to C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman got his prize in physics for Raman effect. And I already told you this thing in the last video, that Raman effect is related to light scattering, and it is also it gives us a picture that why water appears blue. He got this prize in 1930. And yesterday only I told you that this man got Bharat Ratna also. He was the first man to get the Bharat Ratna along with C. Rajgopalachari and Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan in the year 1954. You need to remember this point, that this is the man who got both the prize. Then the third prize was given to Mother Teresa. Few people may have this confusion that was Mother Teresa an Indian citizen. So I want to make it clear that she became the Indian citizen when she got this prize in 1979 for her service to the people. So she got this prize in the field of peace. Then a well-known economist got this prize in the year 1998. Can you name that scientist? Yeah, that's right. He was Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen. He got it for economics. And the field he was talking about was the capability approach, which is very much prevalent and very much debated about at present as well. Capability approach. All these terms can be asked you as a question, that what was the idea given by Amartya Sen. So you need to know that the idea given by him was capability approach. And last but not the least, in 2015, a great man got this award and his name is Kailash Satyarthi. Kailash Satyarthi and he got this prize along with Malala Yousafzai. Malala Yousafzai. In this year, it was a very great achievement that India and Pakistan got this award all together, and this was Peace Award. Many of you may not be knowing that Kailash Satyarthi is a man who is doing social service in the field of reducing child labor, not only in India but all over the world, through his organization called Bachpan Bachao Andolan. So all these 5 people got the Nobel Prize. These are those Indian citizens who got the Nobel Prize. Now let us talk about a category of people who were born in India but got their prize when their nationality was different. And the first in this category was Har Gobind Khurana. This man got the prize in the field of medicine in the year 1968. His discovery was in the field how DNA is or genetic material leads to protein synthesis. This was a very important discovery of that time. Then if we talk about the second person who got this prize was S. Chandrasekhar. S. Chandrasekhar. This man is related to physics, and his field of work was astronomy. He was talking about the evolution of stars. He has given the concept of Chandrasekhar limit. Now what is this Chandrasekhar limit? I will just explain it to you in brief, that if a star is more than 1.4 times the mass of the sun, if a star is more than this, then this star will have an explosion which is supernova, and the resultant star will be a neutron star. Whereas if the mass of a star is less than 1.4 times the mass of the sun, and this is the Chandrasekhar limit, if the mass of the star is less than this, then the explosion which will take place, when the death of the star will take place, it will be nova, and the resultant will be dwarf star. This was Chandrasekhar limit. The primary task for you is to remember that Chandrasekhar limit was the concept given by Chandrasekhar, and it is related to the evolution of stars. The third person who got the Nobel Prize under this category of the person who was born in India and got the prize from nationality of different country was VENKAT Raman. RADHA. Now I'll tell you an interesting fact about him. Although his work is related to biology, but he got his prize for chemistry. His prize was given for chemistry, and it was given for the structure and function of ribosome. Now, can anyone tell me what is the function of ribosome? The function of ribosome is protein synthesis. If we look into a cell, this is a cell, and if this is the nucleus, then there is a very long tubular structure we found there, and these are the endoplasmic reticulums which were present, which are acting as a conduit, and on their wall there are few dotted structures, like this. Two dotted structures are there, and these are called ribosomes, and their function is protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is a very important function which is performed by the cell. Now we will talk about the third category of scientists, and that category is the scientists who are having some relation to India. These were the people, either they were born in India or some relations are present in India. And the first person to get the prize under this category was Ronald Ross. He is a very famous person in science, and he got this Nobel Prize in 1902 for medicine field. His contribution was in finding malaria, how it was spread. It was spread by mosquito. Can anyone tell me which mosquito is responsible for the spread of malaria? You can comment that in the comment section. This was Anopheles, female mosquito. Okay. And what's relationship Ronald Ross is having with India is that his study is related to India. This study was related to India, and because this malaria is a tropical disease, and this is also a protozoan disease. The second person who got this prize was Rudyard Kipling. We read his book, the famous Jungle Book. This famous Jungle Book of Mowgli, we remember Mowgli. This book was written by Rudyard Kipling. He got his prize in 1907 for literature. And Rudyard Kipling is also remembered in history for one of his writings which changed the face of the world because it favored the colonialism of white people over the black, and that is also called White Man's Burden. It is very important writing by him, White Man's Burden. This poem by him gives the legitimacy that why the white people are colonizing the black people, because he always thought that white people were the one who had the responsibility to get the black people civilized. So this was a book written, or the poem written by Rudyard Kipling. Now again a question arises that what relationship did this man had with India? So he was born in Almora, Uttarakhand. And secondly, this Jungle Book is based on two of the national parks in India. One is Pench National Park and the other is Kanha National Park. Now in the comment section you need to answer in which state both of these national parks are present. The third in this category was 14th Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama is the spiritual head of Buddhism in Tibet. In 1958, there was a coup in Tibet, and this man fled to India, came to India, and this man is known for his fight, peaceful fight. The most important thing is peaceful fight against China or the liberation of Tibet. The liberation of Tibet. So this man got the Peace Prize. And the fourth person is V.S. Naipaul. And this man is as a person, he is a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. This Trinidad and Tobago is one of the islands of West Indies. So he also got the Nobel Prize for Literature. So this is the exhaustive list of the Indians who got the prize, Indian citizens who got the prize, any person who was born in India and he went outside India and took the citizenship of that country. So if he got the prize, that list is also there, and then any relationship with India, I have given this exhaustive list. So my next video will also be a Nobel Prize, and these Nobel Prize which were given for the last year, and I will discuss in detail about for which field which prize was given to whom, and on what topics it were given, because in UPSC there are many questions regarding science and tech which relates to the topics which were in the news recently, and Nobel Prize are very much important, so we have to read about it. Thank you.